Hi folks, welcome back to the Two Wheel Boomer channel. My name is Tom. I'm the Two Wheel Boomer. Oh, crap. That did not go as planned, huh? Anyway, welcome back to the Two Wheel Boomer channel. Let's try this again. I was out there in eastern Connecticut in a gravel parking lot trying to introduce you to my 2011 Harley-Davidson Ultra Limited, but had a little mishap, right? That seems to be somewhat of a theme of this channel, as I just try to entertain you guys a little bit, that you're going to see things that you know, some folks may not want to put on video, but that's what I have to offer, is this goofy stuff that seems to happen every time I try to do something funny. Anyway, this is my Harley-Davidson Ultra Limited. This is Rhapsody that I bought used for a song. So the first thing I did when I bought her was take her to the shop. I rode her, and she rode pretty well, but I didn't know exactly what to think of how she rode. So I took her to the shop and asked, hey, what needs to be done to this thing? Because I bought her used, and I bought her relatively inexpensively. I thought I could probably get done what I needed to get done. And as it turns out, what needed to get done was, I was told at first, rocker box covers. You have a rocker box gasket leak, so I needed to take off the rocker box covers, change those gaskets, and go from there. Simple enough. However, I started researching into YouTube about various issues with the 2011 Harley-Davidson Ultra Limited, and, you know, various things people do to try to upgrade their motorcycles in general. And I started thinking about, well, if I'm pulling off, I'm wondering how this wind is doing. We talked about this earlier, is that I don't have my microphones with me today. It's just my phone and I. This brand new Samsung S25 Plus is what we picked up after the mishap the other day. Channel, my name is Tom. I'm the Boomer.
That's bad. That's bad.
What I learned about the Ultra Limited and the Twin Cam 103 was that cam chain tensioners are something that could even go on the new ones. These were springs, not hydraulics, I think, stock. You had issues with, you know, you could upgrade an oil pump, and it was coming upon, I bought her with 30,000 miles, so there was a number of things that I thought I could probably take care of and bypass some problems that could happen later on. So what I did do, we can go to the other side. Hey, now, who's out there with me, right? Who's sporting the Steal Your Face on their bikes? Hit me up, because I love to see a good Steal Your Face on a motorcycle. I'm thinking of getting some Steal Your Face covers down below. So what I did do here was updated the entire cam chest, the push rods, the lifters, the oil pump, and I put 551 cams in. I'll talk about the cams in another video, I think. Also, for this bike, what I did do was I upgraded the steel brake lines. Right? Upgraded the steel brake lines. AI did that, by the way, just zoomed in. That's pretty outrageous. I'd never known that happened before. I changed the handlebars. The biggest job to do on seemingly any motorcycle, and I had been told, was the handlebars. And I bought fat baggers, these fish hook style. I'm not sure if that's the title. I should know coming in making the video, but perhaps you'll forgive me for that. But I installed the handlebars. That was a bear of a job, largely because taking apart that fairing and putting adjusted throttle cables and those kinds of things is quite challenging for somebody who hadn't done it in the past, but that's a whole nother video itself. I was fortunate. I had an acquaintance who is a technician, and exceedingly skilled one, and I was able to text him all the time, and he answered all my questions and helped me out. Even so, this right here, the cap, was my Achilles heel. trying to fit the fairing cap back on proved to be so daunting for me that I absolutely had to bring it back to the shop, and they finished that for me. My question to you guys is, this around, this is a 2011. I love the way it rides. It goes fast. The gas mileage on the cam is not super. And it is a touring bike, and I do tour. I've been to Milwaukee. I've been to Gettysburg. I've been up north. I go to Laconia each year, and I will be there again. If you see me, don't forget to say hi. What next? Suspension. Do I do an exhaust? Do I trade it in and upgrade? How good are these 24s and 25s that just came out? Somebody has to tell me. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, did I ask again? I always forget. Did you hit like and subscribe? Please, if you can, that'd be awesome. I'm just starting out, and I'm trying to have fun with this as best I can to keep some folks entertained. So that's Rhapsody in red. You know. And she's coming up on 40,000 miles. She's got 39,918 miles right now as she sits. I know that because I just did a rever ride around my town. It was 29 miles long, and I know exactly how many miles are on her. She's a beautiful bike, but in the comments below, please tell me, what next? Suspension? And if suspension, what kind of suspension? And I'm thinking a new exhaust system, and I am going to get it dyno tuned. So anyway, this is the two-wheel boomer. Think about the things I forget to say. This is what's going to be so much fun doing this video thing. I'm always going to forget to ask, hey, can you frame up the shot, please? And hit like and subscribe, and comment, and maybe I'll do what people tell me to do. Who knows? Anyway, this is the two-wheel boomer. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Peace.